Okay, a bit of introduction about myself. My name is Izuana. You can just call me Izuana. I am one of the cybersecurity awareness trainer at Bruset. Here are some of my credentials. There's actually more, but I just put in the most relevant ones. My background experience would be I go from school to school or companies, basically organizations, and I give awareness talks to basically the public. And also, I also create mostly cybersecurity related contents for social media, cinema adverts, and also even radio shows. Okay, I am not alone today. I also have my facilitators with me. We have Farid, he's the lead cybersecurity awareness trainer. And then we also have Khadija, Ida, Nomi, and also I think we have a few more. Ilya, yeah, she's here as well. She's going to assist. And Eddie, he's not here. But yeah, we have around five panel people around helping me out today. All right. So if you have any questions, okay, the topic today is quite long. Okay, I might take the whole 1 hour. All right. So if I have time, I can entertain the questions. However, you guys can still ask the questions around the Q&A chat box, and these facilitators, they will help out later. Okay. They will help out. Well, I give talk. They will give the answers lah. Huh? Okay, so let's proceed. Okay. So, sorry, a bit of introduction about my workplace as well. Here's a short introduction about Cybersecurity Brunei. Established back in 1st August 2020. Cybersecurity Brunei, we offer 3 core services. We have Brunei Computer Emergency Response Team. All right, our initiative today, Public Awareness Talk, is it's under Bruser. And then we also have other services such as National Digital Forensics Laboratory and also the Cyber Watch Center. Here's our agenda for today. It's quite lengthy, the topic for today. However, if you have any question, please do not hesitate to ask the question. We have facilitators to help you out, to assist you with that. So, of course, what is Facebook? I'm going to share you also some statistics. Mostly Brunei, statistics yang di Brunei. And then I'm going to teach you who can see what you share, and then how to secure your account, and then how can people find you. And then we're going to talk about your data settings, and then your advert preferences. And then we're going to talk about off Facebook activities, report to Facebook, and then I'm going to show you some security tips, and then report to Bruset, and also Q&A. Remember, there's a difference between reporting to Facebook and reporting to Bruset. Okay, but I'll share all that later. Okay, the first one here. What is Facebook? Okay, so basically, Facebook used to be the main company. So Facebook was established back in 2006 to 2008, if I'm not mistaken. And then it grew and progressed. Okay, so Facebook also acquired small companies back then, such as Instagram and also WhatsApp. Okay, they bought, like, if I'm not mistaken, they bought WhatsApp for $16 billion, and then Instagram for $1 billion or something like that, but basically billions. So basically, they are major social media player. Okay, and Facebook last year, they kind of sort of went to some sort of rebranding. So they set up a parent company. All right, so they call it Meta, or Meta Platforms Incorporation. So under Meta, they have all this Instagram, Facebook, and also WhatsApp. Okay, so and also Facebook has around 2.6 billion monthly active users worldwide. Okay, so that would include the Brunei as well. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to share statistics. All right, so all right, hold on. So just to for your information, okay, just going to share a bit of we call this geography. For information based on statistics last year by United Nations, we have the total population of Brunei Darussalam at the moment, as of last year, is around 439,500. So remember this number, 439,500, because we're gonna use this figure for the next comparison on the next few slides, okay? So remember, our total population is around 439 and 500,000, yeah. So here we have a social media use di Brunei Darussalam. At the moment, last year, as of Global Digital Overview 2021, last year, they mentioned that we have around 435,000 total active social media users here in Brunei, all right? So if you compare with our population, okay, and then you put that as percentage, that's around 99% of the population has access to social media. And then around that figure, 432,000, they use social media, they access social media through mobile phones, all right? So again, if you convert that to percentage, it's around 99.3%. So basically seluruh Brunei lah has access to social media. Okay. Again, so this is Facebook in particular, statistics, yeah. So this is audience overview. Here in Brunei Darussalam, we have around 3,200,000 potential audience or user. They also mentioned that around 90.2% are users that is more than 13 years old and below, and above. So for your information, you need to be above 13 years old to set up an account on Facebook. Okay, if you're underage, anda kena terima. All right, and then if you take a look at the figures on the right, okay, the percentage, when it comes to gender, it is found that most Facebook users are actually guys, laki-laki, male, right? Not like 50-50, but more towards male, right? So I went to, before this COVID thing happened, okay, I usually give talks outside, and then I always ask this question, kenapa laki-laki suka pakai Facebook? And the answers is always the same. Dorang suka jual beli kereta or spare part kereta or something like that. So it has something to do with cars. So that is why most guys, they prefer Facebook, all right? So let's move on to the next one. Okay, here, the statistics, around 99.3% access Facebook by using mobile phones. This this includes tablets or iPads, something like that, yeah? And then only 0.7% access Facebook using laptop or computers. Computer ni macam not quite popular lah. There's not even 1% access Facebook through computers. And then only 14.9% access Facebook by both devices, like phones and also computers. Okay, this is quite interesting. Facebook activity frequency. Earlier, we found out that mostly male use Facebook, right? However, when it comes to Facebook activities, we can see mostly female is active on Facebook, such as liking posts, commenting, sharing posts. And then the most obvious one here is that when it comes to clicking advertisement, okay, we find out that more female click advertisement than the male here. Okay, as you can see from the ratio, it's around 20 to 11. So it's quite an interesting findings. Okay, so apart from all that, okay, I think this was taken last year. We issued this advisory masa April 2021. There was a mass breach on Facebook. Di Brunei itself alone, around 200,000 plus, all right, information got leaked, all right? So I'm confident to say that it would include our profile as well, like your profile. Kalau indah pun, we still need to be more cautious about this one. So on the next slide, I will guide you on how to secure your Facebook account by the end of the day sorry, by the end of the day, we still need to be careful with the information or data that we share online. All right, so let's move on to the next agenda. Hold on, yeah, I'm not quite sure. There's a bit lag here. Okay, all right. So on Facebook, this is the title. So who can see what you share on Facebook? So on Facebook, part of the privacy setting is by controlling who can see your contents on Facebook. When I say contents, something like your comments or your status or your images, right? So how do we control these people? So we need to control who can like access to our information. So in this case, let's open our Facebook. Okay, we'll do this together. But in the meantime, I'll show you my Facebook. Yeah. Okay, so this is my Facebook. This Facebook, it's quite inactive. I only use this Facebook for work. I actually have personal Facebook and I use this Facebook for work related. Huh? So what's on your mind, easy? Okay, so I think na maglemay lahat. So that's me. All right, so how do we control this? All right. So first, how do we access to our privacy settings? Okay, so this is our home Facebook. So once we log in, we go here, okay? And then there's this drop down. So we click on that one, okay? And then we click on privacy settings and privacy. Okay. And then we have a few more options. We have settings, we have privacy checkup, privacy shortcuts, activity logs, and so on. All right. So like I mentioned earlier, ever since Facebook has been under scrutiny because of privacy issues, they try to improve. And one of the feature that they came up with is the privacy checkup. Okay, they try their best to make it easier for users to control their privacy. So for today, we are going to explore this privacy checkup punya feature. All right, so let's click on privacy checkup there. Okay, so once you click on that one, you will see this dashboard. Okay, actually, there are many ways to set our privacy settings. But today we will use this privacy checkup. Kirakan it's a one-stop center to adjust our privacy. Plus, they also have a guideline, like step-by-step guideline on how to adjust the privacy. So you can see all of it. So we're going to click on the first box. Kuta yang the first one, who can see what you share? So we're going to adjust the settings for that one. So I'm going to click that one. Okay, that one. And then it says here, we'll walk through the options to make sure your settings are right for you. So basically it's about your profile information, your post and your stories, and then about blocking people. All right, see, what do you call this? It's a wizard, okay? It's to guide you. And then you click on continue. Okay, so here on profile information, you have your email, your birthday, your friends and followings, okay? For your information, my birthday is not December 25th, all right? So when it comes to giving information to social media, for me, personally, best practice, I try to fake some information. I try not to use my real name, okay? Like as you can see here, I just use nama glamour, easy. And then for birthday, I just pick December 25th. Okay, because that's the easiest date to remember. But I do not use my real birth date here. And then this is actually a Gmail, which I use specifically for social media only. Okay, so here, okay, for profile information, who can see my email? So of course, I don't want my friends or the public know. So of course, I'm going to put that as only me. Okay, so when it comes to birthday, all right, who can see my birthday? So I just put that friends of friends, which I don't mind, okay, because this is not real information. If it's real information, I suggest you hide that kind of information. Yeah. And then the next one is who can see your friends on your profile. All right, so that one I put it as only me. There are actually different options. Only me, everyone, friends of friends. Yeah, so I'll share with you later. So next one, who can see the people, pages, and lists that you follow? So I want to change that one. I don't want the public to know. So let's change that one. Okay. So here, anyone on Facebook can see that kind of information. And then I can select friends ataupun friends except that maybe there's a certain person I don't want them to know about my activities. So I can like exclude their names. And then only specific names can see, all right, or maybe best friend or something like that. And then for this information, I just want to be only me, okay? So I'll put that as only me, okay? And then next one, see? And then only this information, only I can see, all right? Not my friends. So let's click next. What do we have next? Okay, so again, you can adjust your post and also your stories. For example, here, put future post. Let's say you want to upload your status tomorrow, okay? Or you want to upload images tomorrow. So you can set that up like from dari awal, okay? So in this case, I just want only my friends to see my post or my stories, okay? See? So only friends can see my post and my stories. And then this is limit past post. Okay, this is, let me explain to you. Okay, for example, we've been on Facebook for the past 10 years. Okay, patas dah kan Facebook ni. So for example, we've been on Facebook for the past 10 years. So it's kind of difficult for us to track back our previous posts, right? Like lama sudah. So it's very difficult to track back. And then so we can set the privacy settings for that one. So what we can do is here to click limit. Okay, we need to limit. And then so instead of public, only the people you tag or their friends on or their friends of friends can see it. So what we do is we click limit. Okay, so we just limit that one. Okay, see, limit all. So you're about to limit all the past posts on your timeline. All right, and the only way to undo this is to change audience of each of the posts one at a time. Okay, so we just click limit. All right, so there you go. You can limit the past post. And then next one. All right, so this is blocked list. So in case you're friends with someone, but you don't want to be friends with this person anymore, and you don't want this person to know about your current updates or status. So you can actually just click add block to list. Okay, just click on this one. At the moment for this Facebook, I do not have friends. Okay, because I use this for work only. So what you can do is you can click on block list and then you type the person's name and then you can like add them into the block list. Okay, so click next. And there you go. You're all set. Thank you for reviewing who can see what you share. You can make changes anytime in the settings. So we already made changes about profile information, posts and stories, and also blocking. So we can review another topic. So you can either click on this one, but normally I just click on this one. Okay. So now, how to secure your Facebook account. Earlier, awal-awal is more like about our contents, our personal information. Who can we share that personal information with? Who can we share our post with? So this one, we need to, so this time is more about the technical aspect of it. So for example, your password, your two-factor authentication, and also your login alert. All right, so I'll teach you how, no worries. Don't worry, if you guys have any question, if I'm too fast or something like that, do ask your question arah Q&A, yeah? So let's proceed. Okay, so of course, tadi, who can see what you share? Now, how to keep your account secure. So we're gonna click on this one. Okay, and then again, we're gonna set our password, turn on two-factor authentication, and login alerts, all right? So click next. So basically, if your Facebook, make sure your password is, we'll learn more about password later. There's one more slide about that one. And then, so basically, it's preferable if you use your password, if you do not recycle your password. Basically, that password is for Facebook only. You do not use that password on any other social media or email account. Okay. So, and also kalau boleh, you change your password for every 3 to 6 months. So here, what you can do is you can click change password. Of course, it goes to another window and asks you to retype the password and add the new password. Okay. So let's click next. Okay, tadi pasal password, and now we learn about extra layer of adding an extra layer of security to your Facebook account. So we call this two-factor authentication. All right. So what is two-factor authentication? It's basically a method. Okay. Instead of relying on password saja, we add another layer. So in order to access to your Facebook, you need a password or a PIN code, or you need a password or SMS code. Then baru, if you have dua-dua ni, then baru dapat masuk to your Facebook account. Okay, so it's best for you to, if you want to get started, you can just click on this one. Let me share you this one. Yeah. So there are many ways to add two-factor authentication. Okay, so here we have authentication app. So when you click get started, this will show up. Okay, and then you can you have a password, but you can also pair it with authentication app. Ataupun the most popular one would be text messages. So we will need your phone number. All right, you need to connect your phone number with Facebook. So, and also there's a security key, but this one is a bit complicated. You need like it looks like what do you call this? It looks like a pen drive, all right? Tapi it's actually a security key. So ani this one I say jarang lah kena pakai ya, but usually kena pakai is SMS. So this way, hackers, for example, they got your password, tapi you already enabled two-factor authentication on your Facebook. Okay, this hacker have your password. Okay, they want to access your Facebook, tapi they don't have the SMS code. All right, so there's no way they can access your Facebook. So this is why it is important to set up two-factor authentication. Okay, so next one. Okay, so this is to control your login alerts. Okay, tell us how to notify. Okay, for example, someone tried to access into your Facebook account. Usually, this person use a different device. Okay, Facebook does not recognize this device. Most of the time, it's common when people beli telefon baru. Okay, Facebook cannot recognize this device. It's not your usual device. So usually, they will send you login notification alerts. So this one, you can they can send you through Facebook notification, or they can send you through messenger notification ataupun email notification. So in this case, you can enable this one, but for me, these two would suffice already. Okay. All right. So we're done with all that. Okay, let's review another topic, which is how can people find us on Facebook? Okay. So there are times people kena stalk. Okay. So na boleh kena stalk, and then macam like you kena stalk, kali kena add oleh orang. Okay. Apparently you punya Facebook itu pakai namanya, pakai emailnya atau pakai nombor telefonnya. That is how people can stalk you lah basically and add you. So how can people find you on Facebook? So let's proceed with this one. Okay, how can people find you on Facebook? Let's click on that one. Okay, so basically settings for friend requests, phone number, email, and also search engines. So we want to, let's say for example, someone Google your name. Let's say Haji Ali bin Abu on Google. Kali it came out, your Facebook account came out. So some people want to try to avoid that lah, huh? So let's continue. Okay, so You're in control of who can send you friend requests. So basically, who can send you friend requests? So everyone. Okay. Sometimes you can also set it up as no one, okay, or only some friends of friends can add you up, okay. So in this case, there's actually a downside for this one. My personal account, I put it as only friends of friends. So just gonna share you a personal story lah. So what happened is when I travel outside the country, so I met a friend, okay, buat kawan lah. And then this person said, hey, add me on Facebook. Okay, dia mau add me on Facebook. So what I did is I typed my name arah dia punya Facebook, tapi it didn't appear. Okay, pasal because of my privacy settings. So this person cannot add me on Facebook. Okay, so there's a downside lah if you set the privacy settings for this one. And then, so you can set this to friends of friends only or to everyone. Okay, let's proceed to next. Okay, so for your information, people can actually look you up on Facebook through your phone number ataupun your email. So you might want to set the privacy settings for that one. Okay, some people they don't mind, like for example businesses. Dorang mau kena cari kan? So maybe you set that as public, okay? But if it's personal, we recommend you to use only me lah. And also for email, make sure it's only me. But in my case, my email and for social media is a bit different, and nobody knows my email for social media. So yeah. Okay, so click on next one. Okay, this one. Like I mentioned today, people can actually search your name on Google and then your Facebook account will come up. So we don't want that, all right? Unless again, if you're a business ataupun some sort of influencer, you might want to use that. But however, if you're personal, you might want to disable this feature, okay? Do you want search engine outside Facebook to link to your profile? So you want to disable that one, huh? Okay, so we can click next. And then there you go. So let's review another topic. Okay, your data settings on Facebook. Let's click on that one. Okay, so basically apps and website. So so at the moment, I do not have applications or website that is connected to this account. But in case, okay, this is what it looks like. All right. So your Facebook is connected to other applications or to other website. Okay, how does this happen? Okay, how can our Facebook connected to these applications or website? All right, imagine you go to this website, okay, and then you want to sign up an account. All right, sometimes they give you an option to sign up. You can you can either sign up with your Gmail ataupun you can either sign up with your Facebook or your Twitter. So that is how our Facebook account can be connected to these applications or website. All right. So let's say, for example, you no longer use this Java House website ataupun application. You might want to remove that from your Facebook account. Okay, but if you're still using it, then maybe you can still keep it. But if you're no longer using it, then we advise you to remove it. Okay, so there you go. This one is really simple. Laju saja ni. So basically, if you no longer use that app ataupun website, just remove it from your Facebook account. Do not link it. Just don't link it lah. All right, so let's move on to another topic, which is your advertisement preferences. All right, this basically advertisement preferences. So basically, Facebook is very transparent. Okay, they basically make money out of your personal information. Right. So in the form of advertisements. So basically, they sell our information to advertisers. But at the same time, with this new feature, they share with us what kind of information they're sharing with these advertisers. So let's click on this one. Okay, so basically here you will learn about advertisements. and then you will learn what kind of profile information on your Facebook that is used on that is used for that is given to advertisers, and also social interactions. All right, there you go. Let's proceed. Okay. So here, so here, that's the thing about advertisement, on Facebook. Let's say, for example, you've been thinking about going to travel. Okay, not around this time, but still, you were thinking about it. You were planning on lepas bila buka border nanti aku mau ke negeri ni. So you've been doing your research about this country, and then tahu-tahu, when you log into your Facebook, you suddenly see advertisements about vacation ataupun about hotel murah-murah. Okay, so that is advertisements on Facebook. All right, so I'll talk about it more. Okay, so this profile information, basically, there are a few informations Facebook use. Okay, for example, your relationship status. Let's say you are engaged. Okay, kan kahwin. Of course, the advertisement that will be given to you will be according to your relationship status. Macam orang ni kan kahwin, let's give this person advertisement about weddings or venues or something like that. Okay, and then we also have employer. This person maybe kan mencari kerja. Maybe we can give this person advertisement about kerja. And then we also have job title. For example, this person is a graphic designer. Maybe we can give advertisement about kursus or graphic design courses to this person. And also, of course, they can also use education to sell you adverts. Okay. So for this one, you can disable all this. All right. So if you don't want advertisers if you don't want Facebook to use this information, then you can just disable them. All right. Okay, so let's click next. All right, so okay, let's say, for example, for this one, social interactions. For example, this one, you encounter this post and then you decided to like this post. Okay, Jasper's Market. All right, so this one, dia tanya sini, who can see your social interactions alongside advertisement? So for here, in this case, I just put it, only my friends can see my interaction with advertisement. Okay, but for some people, they don't want their friends to know. So you can, of course, you can set that to only me. Okay, so again, I just click next. Okay, so you're all set. Right, so basically, we reviewed all of the information sudah tadi. Now we learn about off Facebook activities. Okay, apa kan off Facebook activities ini? So, okay. Basically, Facebook collects data about you from other website or other application. Okay, what you do generates data. Okay, whatever you do, macam for example, you like whatever you've been Googling, it actually generates data. All right. For example, even when you read an article, okay, you read an article, you stay at that page for 4 ke 5 minit. But to some of this analytics or data, to them, they found out that you really like this article, you really like this genre. There's a lot about that data, okay, they can find out about you, right? So yeah, basically some apps and website, okay, these applications or website that you use, all this data will be sent to Facebook for Facebook to use. And then Facebook already got the data, right? And then they will use that data to show you relevant ads, advertisement, when you log into your Facebook nanti. So I'll show you an example, okay? All right, so for example, this guy namanya si Saiful. Si Saiful ni ia shopping pasal ia shopping beli bag ada website. For example, website itu macam eBay or Amazon or AliExpress ke apa. And then that website, it will share si Saiful punya online activity to Facebook. All right, whatever si Saiful click, okay, it shares to Facebook. And then Facebook, they will link the activity with his Facebook account. So basically Facebook will link the activity sama si Saiful punya account. And then the next time, see Saiful log into Facebook, okay, Saiful will see an advertisement about discounted items, discounted bags lah, basically. Right. So sometimes there are times that it's a bit creepy though. Like there are times, oh, I'm thinking of this item. Please suddenly there's an advert about that one. So actually it is based on this Facebook activity punya anulah prosesannya. So how do we set the settings for Facebook activity? Is that kalau mau sanang, we can just go to directly to this website, www.facebook.com/off_Facebook_activity. Okay, so we go there, and then basically you can manage your off Facebook activity di sini. All right, so let's click on that one. So this Nina. This is a summary of 108 apps and websites that have shared your activities. So basically, these websites, they've been sharing all your activities with Facebook. So you might wanna manage that one lah. And then you can even access your Facebook information, and you can even download it. All right. So let's click on that one. Okay, download your Facebook information. So basically, you click on this one today. All right, and then it will bring you to this website. Okay, where you can download all your Facebook activities or even as Facebook data. So if you're wondering what kind of information Facebook has about you, you can actually download it here. Okay, like basically even something so simple, the post that you like ataupun your even your conversation chat, they still keep it, so you can download that one. Okay. So next one is report on how to stay safe on Facebook. So I need reporting to Facebook, okay? Not reporting to Brexit, we'll learn about that later. So basically there's a lot of things that you can report to Facebook. We'll share you the link here. This is the link. There's actually many ways to report, and there are many things that you can report on Facebook. But I'll just show you this one. So basically we can report abusive things, and then this, like for example, this someone is bothering me in messages on Facebook. So they can share you like step-by-step guide on how to deal with that kind of situation, right? So you can even report a Facebook profile, and then you can even report spams. Like for this one, macam special types of reports. Like I said tadi, kalau orang itu bawah umur, they cannot open a Facebook account. So you can even report that one, okay? And like, for example, like this one, child abuse, you can even report that to Facebook, okay? Now let's proceed to this one, security tips, just a simple ones for your Facebook account. Okay, of course, password lah. Like I mentioned tadi, kalau boleh, when you're on Facebook, use unique password. Make sure that password is not reused on the social media or email account. And then kalau boleh, use password that is difficult to guess and does not reflect your personal information, such as your birthday. Even birthday kucing atau nama kucing, jangan tadi pakai ya. Takut orang terguess barang macam tu. And then kalau boleh, you create a strong and secure password. Yang makin panjang, makin payah kena crack. Well, boleh kena crack, tapi makin batah kena crack. Okay, and kalau boleh, you change your password regularly, and also do not forget to set up two-factor authentication. Like I said, you cannot just rely on password. You need to pair it up with another layer of security, for example, SMS code. Okay, so set up two-factor authentication. All right, of course, Facebook. Okay, after you use it, make sure you log out. Okay, let's say, especially if you're using an iPad. If you're using an iPad, kadang-kadang kena pakai iPad kan, kalau boleh you need to log out from Facebook. Okay, kadang-kadang macam maybe some kids will show your Facebook, so you might want to log out of your Facebook if you're using a shared devices. And then you can also learn to log out of Facebook remotely, all right? Which you can do that. All right, so of course, another security tip is that make sure you download genuine application, genuine Facebook application. Okay, make sure when you download Facebook, it's from trusted sources or legitimate website. Make sure it's official, and kalau boleh make sure it's from Apple Store ataupun Google Play. And then kalau boleh, do not download from third-party stores lah. Because the benefits of using genuine application is it can reduce the risk of malware attack ataupun avoid data leakage. Okay, apart from using genuine applications, Facebook application apa tu, you also need to think about your operating system. Okay, so you need to update your Facebook and any other applications on your phones. Okay, and then make sure your operating system is also updated. So make sure it's updated with the latest features. When you update, it actually protects, when you update your apps or operating system, it actually protects from the latest security threats. It also can fix bugs. And also this software updates can actually protect your data. Okay, next one. Okay. Apart from all that, okay, make sure you need to install antivirus software, right? For like basically benefits of installing antivirus software to your phone. Basically, this antivirus can scan your phone. I'm not just talking about your phone, like all your devices actually, even your computer, especially your computer. So scan your phone or your computer for malware, all right? You also need it can also provide you protection from the latest security threats, and it can also give you alert whenever there's a security breach problem to your devices. Okay, so orang selalu tanya, what is the best antivirus software? Actually, kan semua antivirus ni bagus, okay? It's just that you need to mesti update your antivirus. So like make sure also when you install your antivirus, make sure you install it from a legitimate website or an app store. Okay. Make sure that antivirus it's a popular brand. Okay. It has good reputation lah, and then like well-known and reputable, and make sure you do your research before you install antivirus. Okay, make sure the antivirus has high ratings and also good reviews. And of course, like I mentioned tadi, antivirus ni kalau boleh mesti di-update selalu, alright? So that they can recognize the latest virus, because every day ada virus baru. So this is why this antivirus, they need to recognize the latest viruses. Okay, so what can you report